Hey, kitten, we're out of margaritas. Yeah, whenever you get a chance, baby. Thank you. Hey, boys and girls. Welcome to the 12 Days of Mickmas. Today, wait a minute. Dopey! Where's my pen? Atta boy, Dopey. Right on top of that. Okay, last time was day 2, so that makes it today what, boys and girls? Day 3. It's a good try there, Dopey. Alright, so today's the 3rd day of the 12 days of Mickmas. Quick subtraction. How many days left? Dopey's not quite sure. Can anybody help him out? Anybody? That's right, 9 days of Mickmas left. So, Dopey, keep up the artwork. I think you got that covered. Maybe a little hooked on phonics for Mickmas for you. Okay, or a calculator. I don't know. All right, boys and girls. As promised, last week I said submit your questions to St. Mick, and I will answer them. Some of you did send your questions, and I have to say, I'm very disappointed. These are the worst questions I've ever seen in my life. I don't think any of you have a career in journalism. But as promised, I will answer them no matter how stupid I think they are. Okay, so here we go. The first question. Dear St. Mick, why do you have such a long beard? And does it itch? Your friend, Sarah. First of all, Sarah, calling yourself my friend is a bit presumptuous on your part. I mean, I don't know who you are. If you and 2 of your friends were to line up against a wall and somebody said, hey, can you pick out Sarah? I'd say, no, I cannot. So I think maybe the best we could do is acquaintances, if that's okay with you. I mean, call yourself my friend. I don't want people to think you're getting special treatment. So anyway, okay, so I'll answer your question, though. Why do I have such a long beard, and does it itch? I have a long beard because St. Mick does not like to shave. I refuse to shave. And I won't, I never have, I never will. That's it. Does it itch? No, it doesn't itch. Unless I forget to clean the crumbs out after eating a meal. Sometimes they work themselves up and it irritates my skin, and then it itches. Occasional problem with bugs here and there, but, you know, nothing to worry about. St. Mick's A-okay. All right, thanks for the question, and keep watching. All right, second question. Dear St. Mick, why are you so secretive? Love, Marie. Very good question, Marie. I'm secretive because I really don't like people. It's not that I'm mean. I don't think they have much to offer, a lot of them, and I'm pretty shy. I don't like talking about myself too much. So I feel I'm better off if I don't see anybody and nobody sees me. Kids kind of weird me out a little bit too, you know. So it's better off that I creep around at night and you know, maybe just come once a year. That's good enough for me. I get my fill there. Okay, very good. Thanks for the question, Marie. But you're my favorite of all. Okay. All right, dear St. Mick, where did you get your suit and why is it red? Your pal, Jimmy the Newsboy. Okay, I didn't know we were pals, first of all, Jimmy, but hey, I like that. I don't know why you had to include your occupation in your name, Jimmy the Newsboy. Now, I may be wrong in assuming this, but it sounds like you're trying to impress people. Oh, Jimmy the Newsboy. Like, nobody likes a 10-year-old braggart, Jimmy, okay? But, you know, I'm gonna let that slide. I'm sure you're just proud of it. You're proud that you can, and maybe you're helping out at home with the bills and stuff. Hey, that's all fine and dandy, and good for you, Jimmy. But I don't see other people saying, you know, I don't sign my name Saint Mick, the gift giver. You and I think Bozo the Clown are the only people that include their occupations in their names. Okay, so your question, I will answer it though. Where did you get your suit and why is it red? Well, I got my suit, my mother made me the suit years and years and years ago. She only made me the one though because she used the leftover material from my sister's wedding dress. It was a beautiful red dress, so that's why it's red. Okay, thanks for watching, Jimmy. Next question. Dear St. Mick, is it true you can speak more than one language? Love, Stephen. Stephen, it is indeed true that I can speak more than one language. I'm fluent in many languages. Which ones, you ask? French, German, Italian, Hebrew, Dutch, Pig Latin, and ubby-dubby. Habalubbo, friends. I can also communicate with the tribe of Bushmen from the Kalahari Desert called Adobe Kum. And I by using a series of clicks with my mouth, I can speak to them, just like this. That was Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all my fine folk in the Kalahari Desert. Sincerely, yours truly, Saint Mick, the gift giver. How does that sound, Jimmy? Pretty stupid, doesn't it? Okay. But thanks for watching, Stephen. Dear Saint Mick, do you like cookies on Christmas Eve, or would you like me to leave you something else? Love, Leonard. Well, Leonard, I do indeed love cookies. But then again, I love all kinds of food. So I would not be offended in the least if you want to leave me something else. Now, that's not to say I have the time to sit down and eat a spaghetti dinner in your house, but if you want to leave like a steak and cheese, that wouldn't offend me in the least. In fact, the steak and cheese sounds pretty good, so if you could leave me a steak and cheese, I would be forever grateful. Okay, and actually that last question there from Leonard leads me into my song for you boys and girls this evening. Years ago, there was a little girl who was worried about my health. And I think my weight. So instead of leaving me cookies, she thought she'd leave me a healthy treat, like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Now, I didn't take any offense to that, because I'm sure she just wants to keep getting gifts for the rest of her life, so she wants me hanging around a bit. But anyway, I thought it a great opportunity to write this song, and it's called Peanut Butter and Jelly, and here it goes. Well, it's Christmas Eve, and I do believe, no, I don't have any doubt, that all the boys and girls all across the world will be picking cookies out. Before they go to bed, they'll eat the man in red, a few beside the tree. But there'll be something else for that jolly elf when he comes to visit me. And that's why I'm gonna fix old Saint Mick a peanut butter and jelly. It's a wholesome treat, but it'll still taste sweet on its way down to his belly. He won't believe his eyes when he sees the surprise that I'll make him tonight. Yes, and I just know he's gonna ho-ho-ho when he takes his first bite. Now I'm sure he finds many different kinds of cookies on his trip. Oh yeah, big and small, I bet he's seen them all, from oatmeal raisin to chocolate chip. I'm sure he's had his shares of truffles and squares, macaroons and meringues, and facsimiles of Christmas trees, snowmen and candy canes. That's why I'm gonna fix old Saint Mick a peanut butter and jelly. It's a wholesome treat, but it'll still taste sweet on its way down to his belly. He won't believe his eyes when he sees the surprise that I'll make him tonight. Yes, and I just know he's gonna ho-ho-ho when he takes that first bite. Now I'm not trying to say the cookies aren't okay, and I bet Saint Mick he thinks they're great. Oh, I do. I bet his smile is bright as all the Christmas lights when he sees them on those plates. It's just that he starts and he stops on so many rooftops and slides down the chimney so quick. If his belly is packed with only sugary snacks, I'm afraid he might get sick. And that's why I'm gonna fix old Saint Mick a peanut butter and jelly. It's a wholesome treat, but it'll still taste sweet on its way down to his belly. He won't believe his eyes when he sees the surprise that I'll make him tonight. Yes, and I just know he's gonna ho-ho-ho when he takes his first bite. Oh, yes, I just know he's gonna ho-ho-ho when he takes his first bite. jelly. I got news for that little girl. I didn't ho when I took my first bite. I mean, I've had peanut butter jelly before, and as they go, it wasn't the best one. It wasn't the worst one, but it wasn't the best one I've ever had. And I just think maybe she was just worried that I wasn't around to bring gifts. I wouldn't be around to bring gifts. So I would like to thank you folks coming out for day 3 of the 12 days of Mick. Please continue to watch. I'd also like to say a shout out to my cameraman, who I haven't thanked at all. He's my son, St. Patrick. Don't get yourselves all worked up. The kid can't even rid the backyard of reindeer poop. There's no way he's rid a whole entire country of snakes. So he's not that St. Patrick. But you keep watching, and yeah, that's it. Okay, Merry Mickmas!